Alright, let's finish what we started. Literally just running Beach and Aqua back-to-back. I had to stop stream earlier because I genuinely felt like shit. Feel a little better now. I took some medicine. So we should be good to go. Okay. I did not plan any fights. So, we gotta figure out the fight still. Sailor Edmund is what we're up to. So let's see. Lead Q-Fan has a 2-hit kill on Wingle, range to 1-hit kill. Which works, that's fine. Q-Fan then baits in Palpitoad, actually. Q-Fan should bait in Palpitoad unless it's raining. But they should bait in Palpitoad. If it's Palpitoad, we can do Xatu switch in on Mudshot, and then we always bait Bubble Beam, switch in Steenie, who has a range to one-shot, and then that'll be good. How the fuck am I running Chesto Bear on Steenie? That's weird. And then Weasel will come in. Weasel's highest damaging move against Steenie is Sonic Boom. The Weasel is actually the hardest thing to deal with here. We can do Fake Out. We can switch in Mienfoo, Fake Out, and then Dip. But Steenie's taking hella damage. We won't have another Grass type switch in. Trudel doesn't work. We would need to level him up. Which honestly we can actually level up Trudel. I don't have another Palpitoad answer. My other Palpitoad answer is Palpitoad. And honestly, coming in on Sludge wouldn't be bad. I do outspeed, which is nice. %14 chance to 3-hit KO, though. And it's not like Steenie deals with Weasel, too. Right? Remove Rindo Berry. Remove Rindo Berry, we gotta kill. We have a 2-shot kill if you remove Rindo. And if we're high enough HP, we can stunt on a Mudshot, and then we have an outspeed. Honestly, Palpitoad might just be a better Weasel answer. Yeah, Palpitoad's a better Weasel answer. We can do Fake Out. Fake Out and then double Mudshot to pick up kill. Because Mienfoo baits Water Pulse. Oh, we bait Water Pulse. It'll be the best we can do. Spheal sort of works too. We can bring Spheal. Okay. A lot of our answers are like tertiary answers for this fight, because we don't have consistent ways to deal with anything other than the Wingull, of course. Alright, Oranberry on Steenie, Pecha on you, and then Oran on everyone else. I think I already got Oran on everyone. Oran, Pecha, Oran. Right. Wait, what is Convulsion even doing? We can switch in on Mudshot. I guess. Okay, bro. The actual Rage Bait. Shit's genuine Rage Bait with the camera. Alright, there we go. Alright, we should be good. And then the other fight should be easy since we do have a ground type. Alright. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Leads Wingull, we lead our Q-Fant. Unfortunately, that we got a Q-Fant. We Rock Throw. They're gonna Water Pulse. We have a ranged kill with Rock Throw. They crit, of course they do, and they get the Confusion. Oh my god. You fucking chud, bro. Rain Dance, okay. Snap out or don't hit yourself again. Thank you. Please pick up the KO. Okay. Don't want to stay in. So in the rain. Wingull's Water Pulse does pick up a KO. Yeah, crit Water Pulse will pick up the KO, or if we just hit ourselves, it'll self-pick up. Can't switch in Mian Fu. This is why we have Spheal. Yeah, this is actually why we just have Spheal. Spheal Brine picks up kill. The crit into Confusion is crazy. I don't know what's gonna come in next. I think Weasel comes in next. What was that? 2 turns of rain? Three turns of rain right there. Should be Weasel, because they see outspeed, it's just gonna be turn order, right? Yeah. 34 HP, we've consumed our berry. Sonic Boom does enough to push us into pursuit range. I would love to stay in Brine. We cannot risk that though. So on Sonic Boom, can't go to Natu because Natu takes too much damage from Pursuit and Sonic Boom. Yeah, and they always end up baiting Sonic Boom. Mienfu's dead to crit. Steenie can switch in to a kill of Razor Leaf. Potentially, yeah, okay. Fuck. Oh my god. We got hit with an... Why'd he Sonic Boom? Oh my god, he was supposed to Sonic Boom. Drop to 24. If he Sonic Booms again, I'm at 14 HP, which does put me in pursuit range. Can't switch out on that. We'll go to Limbo, Fake Out, and then Tidal Wave will have to pick up the slack here. Alright, Rain's gone, so we Fake Out. And then at 24 HP, sucks that we're at 24 HP. Should always be seeing Water Pulse killing, or Water Pulse highest damage at least. If we switch in Feel at 34 HP, they take Water Pulse. They take around, say, 10 damage. They go to 24. Put some out of pursuit range. Baits Sonic Boom. Oh my god. I think we go to Tidal Wave. Just for Water Pulse, okay. We speed tie. We outspeed hit Mudshot. Okay. We do pick up the kill now. Oh my god. This camera's fucking rage baiting me. Okay, pick up kill. They're gonna Aqua Jet. And now what? His highest damaging move is Bubble Beam or Mud Shot. We're at 13 HP, so we might even see kill with Sludge. No, okay, I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. Thank you. Okay. So he's gonna go for either Bubble Beam or Mud Shot. He can go for both. We outspeed, so Mud Shot likely, because it scores higher. No matter what, Natu, I think, has to switch in on this, and then they always bait Bubble Beam. So Serena can get in? I don't know. Yeah, Natu switch in. I would like to get a hit off so Serena can actually pick up the kill. Alright, let's see. I don't know what. Went for Bubble Beam, okay. It's not good. 24 HP, we're dead to crit. We're dead to crit Bubble Beam, always use Bubble Beam. And Mianfu is dead to Bubble Beam as well. Fuck. Serena sees a range to kill, which is why we can't send them in, and then they're always dead to Sludge. We're just getting hit outside of our Oranberry range. Spheal can switch in on Bubble Beam, take Mud Shot, and then, that might be the play that we have to go for to get damage. I think that's the play. Rain Dance, okay. Means we do get in for free now. But now Serena doesn't outspeed. Oh my god. Brine is a 2-hit KO. Brine 2-hit KOs if it rolls high enough. What was I? 34? 35? Oh, we're just dead to a roll. We're dead to highest roll, Mud Shot. Brine did roll high enough to kill this turn. We literally cannot go for any other move. We risk Spheal here. Fucking send it. It's literally highest roll that kills or crit. Oh my god. Why, like... Oh my god. Okay, fake out chain. Stall out rain, good crit. At 24 HP. In the rain, Bubble Beam is guaranteed kill. Think this is the last turn of rain. Switch in Steenie. 24 HP, Steenie can switch in, and then once rain goes out, we outspeed by 1. Shouldn't see Mud Shot. Go to 22. Rain stopped, okay. Fuck, bro. Losing Spheal sucks. That probably would have been our Merc Pro answer, but now QFan's got double duty. You're watching the Super Bowl right now? That's great, I'm not. Losing Sphere sucks. We lose an Encore guy, potentially. I mean, I don't like using Sphere. Sucks that we lost someone here. Could have been a Murkrow answer. Monferno just picks up 5 frags here. Alright, we just go Flame Wheel. Alright, at least the next fight should be easier. Alright, Apalm, classic ape angle here. And then Nidorino. We can maybe 1v1 with Ape. Kinda depends. But Salandit is also a great answer. And then Luxio is checked by Palpitoad. Yeah, we'll run Q-Fan as well, because they're poison immune, and also bulldoze on them. Right, this fight should be really easy. Sorry. Yeah, this looks fine. Whoops. Alright, this fight should actually be easy. Same thing with the next fight. Ooh. Next fight should also be really easy. So Flame Mole has a 2-hit KO with Flow Sweep. We just got, or range to 2-hit KO, range to 1-hit KO, not range to 2-hit KO. And then, Reno's gonna come in. And what we're going to do is we're just gonna spam Ember on him until we get, 2 Maze Sand attacks on us. It's 29 HP. We are dead to crit Poison Tail. No, we are not. We are dead to crit plus poison though, which would suck. So we're switching to Q-Fant. Switching on Sand Attack, but we always now beat Double Kick. So you can swap to Solar Flare. And while we can technically poison an Arena, we're not going to because there's not really a point to. Alright, good shit. And then all that's left is Luxio, who sees Spark doing highest damage. So on Spark, we just swap to Palpito, then we take a KO, to a KO. I accidentally used echoed voice. Whoops. Oh, they crit me. Oh no. Alright, whatever. We picked up the kill anyways. Alright, I don't know why the shit isn't like... Hello? It does matter, it does. No, that's not gonna fix it. Like, nothing will fix it. The camera's forever fucked. Alright, so we're not going to lead Not2, who is dead in a crit rock tomb, for range to 2-hit KO, or range to 1-hit KO. That's stupid. Alright, Mienfu, we lead Cherry Berry, Monferno, and then, so we can 2-hit KO. Then Nidorino will come in, they'll see Water Pulse or Toxic. And as much as I want to switch in Palpito to take the kill, we actually can do that. But is there like a water type I can use to switch in and invade Shockwave so I don't have to take damage? Yeah, Horsey actually works for that purpose. And then Mudshot is a 2-hit KO. And the same thing for Flaffy, we chain kill. And then just in case shit hits the fan, we can swap in Salandit, who can bait out different status moves, and also take Shockwave, and then bait Shockwave. Okay, yeah, a ground type just makes this fight so easy. It's also not the right trainer. Alright, we should be good. And then maybe pull Big Fish from Slayport. Alright, last beach fight, and then we make it to Slayport, where we gotta do Aqua back-to-back. Fun. Alright, leads Mienfu, we lead Monferno, who has a 2-hit KO with low sweep. Almost picks up kill crit. Force Palm, that's why we're holding Cherry Berry, just in case we got paralyzed. We did end up getting paralyzed though. Then Nidorina comes in. Nidorina will either see Toxic or Shockwave. Or not Shockwave, Water Pulse. So we swap to Subsuming Vortex on that. And now we always bait Shockwave or Toxic. So we swap to Tidal Wave, who's holding Petra Berry just in case they do get poisoned. And then we send a Mud Shot, which is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. We get Toxic, that's why we're holding the Petra Berry. And then we are able to chain kill the Flaffy. Because Flaffy can't do shit to us other than spam Fire Punch or go for Confuse Ray. So to not risk confusion, we're just going to swap to Solar Flare. On Fire Punch, because we resist it. And then we always bait Shockwave or T-Wave or Confuse Ray. Probably be T-Wave. If it's T-Wave, that's fine. Shockwave, even better. And then we can pick up the kill with Mud Shot. Alright, and we make it to Slayport. Easy, easy. Only with one death. If we can do just like limit ourselves to just one more death in Brawly Split, I'd be fine with that. Alright, let's see what we get from Slayport. Goldfish, hopefully. If we roll Horsey, we can reroll, we get Remoraid. Fuck. Alright. I don't like Remoraid. Kind of an asshole. mean, there's our Caracasta answer. So sorry. You know. Bro, seriously, get in the ball. Du, 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 du. We'll name him Fragile. Alright, what do we roll on this guy? Mild, okay. It's alright. Plus special attack nature is good. Let's level everyone up to the cap, and then we'll figure out what to do with everyone. We're also gonna figure out everyone's hidden powers as well. Alright. Alright, what's our hidden power look like? We have hidden power fire on Natu, Remoraid fighting, Choodle ground, Sizzlepede bug, water on Zigzagoon, steel on Steenie, dragon on Mienfu, Palpitoad fighting, Salandit has grass, Monferno ice, Qfant electric, and Horsey psychic. Alright, well, let's figure out this fight. The problem, Murkrow exists. The solution, Qfant. With the 2-hit KO, okay. Alright, so Qfant picks up the Murkrow KO. Palpitoad answers Skrelp really nicely, so I fuck with sending Palpitoad into Skrelp. If we can somehow get him to switch in on Acid, that would be great. Only way to do that, though, is to run Steenie. Or, yeah, it'd be to run Steenie. Because they resist water pulse and they take acid super effectively. Palpitoad's also a great answer to Tortuga. Huh. Okay. Maybe... I mean, Natu has a nice 2-hit KO, and if that's all Natu's doing, that's fine. Switch on Acid, Confusion 2-hit KO would be nice. And then we always bait AP. So we swap in on AP and then we start mudshotting. And he might even go for mudshot because he sees that he outspeeds. Okay. Next fight. Marini, we lead Qfant. Bulldoze once and then get Toxic. Go to Bulldoze once, get soaked, Toxic, and then go to Salandit and then repeat the cycle. And then Frillish. Frillish might actually be a problem. If we find a way to switch in on Shockwave, which would be hard. It's Qfant, hates Water Pulse and Hex. How do I answer this? I don't have way to bait Shockwave because we need to bring Monferno for Whirlipede. mean, what we can really do is roll compress. Like... It's like we can drop Salandit for like some bum water type for Steenie to switch in on. Yeah, that could work. Then of course, if it does go wildly wrong, we can always hit the reset button and run it with Palpitoad. I mean, most of our Pokemon outspeed, so we should be able to clean up kill easily enough. Like, even Q-Fant can put up numbers against them. Who will win the Super Bowl? I have no clue. I'm not watching it. Alright, that should be our team. Oranberry on Amethyst. Oran on Tidal Wave. Pecha on Waterfall. Oran on Shimmer. And then, should be Oran on Convulsion. Although, yeah, always Oran on Convulsion. We do, Steenie is taking damage, so Convulsion can get in better, right? Yeah, for Confusion 2-shot, okay, should be good. Pick up Swagger, and then we'll deal with the Aqua Grunts. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, we're good to go. As long as nothing goes horrendously wrong this fight, this should be deathless. Alright, we lead Q-Fant, who has a 2-hit KO on the Murkrow using Rock Throw. They have to take 2 paybacks. Alright, we eat our Oranberry. That keeps us out of Venoshock range. Not that that matters, but... Is Qfant actually bait? No, Qfant's outspeeding both. Skrelp? Yeah, Skrelp. Skrelp is going to see only Water Pulse. On Water Pulse, we have to swap to Amethyst to then bait Acid for Convulsion to come in on. Alright, Confusion doesn't matter, we're swapping out. Went for Toxic. That's not good. Not think they'd go for Toxic. Synchronize doesn't work there. Nice try, Convulsion. This is bad because Toxic is gonna rack up more damage. I didn't think it would go for Toxic. Confusion is a 2-shot. We can even confuse. Alright, we eat our Oranberry. Hurt by poison. We still pick up the KO here. Even if they do go for a Protect. Yeah, okay. Pick up the kill here. And then Skrelp brings in Tortuga. See my HP after Toxic. 14. 33 HP. Brian and AP both see kills. Sucks. But since I do outspeed him, he should be going for Aqua Jet. So we swap to Tidal Wave on Aqua Jet, and we 1v1. Then he can even go for Mud Shot because he sees that we outspeed him. Good crit. Yeah, I went for Brine because that's highest damage. Yikes. And Mud Shot kills. He goes for Aqua Jet. This is going to activate our Oranberry. Still does a lot of damage. Alright, next fight. Alright, Marini lead, we lead Qfant. Marini is going to go for Soak, we go for Bulldoze. I have an idea, because I forgot that we do get Soaked, and then we do outspeed Marini after. So at 28 HP. As a water type, we do bait Shockwave. We also bait Hex, so we're not gonna even try that shit. Because at least, with Choodle, we always bait Shockwave. So on Toxic, we swap to Choodle, who's holding Pecha Berry. Okay, even better. They should go for Toxic here. On Toxic, Shimmer takes that, and then they can pick up a kill. Alright, goes for Baneful Bunker. We do have a range to kill now. We might not even pick up the kill here, because Bulldoze does how much? Oh no, we have range to kill. Not a good range, but range 2. So we gotta reset again. Let's go to Waterfall. That's why we hold Pecha Berry. I'm sure Waterfall can even pick up the kill here. But, just stick to the line. I went for Venoshock. Yeah, if we somehow didn't kill, we didn't want to risk taking damage. Right, Bulldoze picks up the kill. There is a bug with rollout where Whirl P just sees it doing an absolute butt-fuck ton of damage. Yeah, like that. We do speed tie. And you know what we can do? We can Bulldoze this guy, but we're not going to. Fuck, let me look at running bugs real quick. Alright, rollout is seen only at 480 base power for Switch AI. Only for Switch AI. So at 28 HP, Pin Missile, 5-hit Pin Missile, it should always Pin Missile, so we swap in Monkey. Should never see rollout, because it does so little damage. Never fucking mind, I guess. We have one more turn to outspeed, so we're gonna hit Flame Wheel. We do get hit with Rocky Helmet. We do hope for a miss here. And we are just out of range for rollout. Let's put us into Oranberry range. We send Flame Wheel. Miss. Okay, perfect. Alright, and then we heal, and then at 30 HP... Okay. I might be stupid. Might be stupid. $20 HP, we see overlaps of Hex and Water Pulse. We gamble. Hopefully he goes for Water Pulse. If I was like 10 HP higher, would have been fine. They went for Water Pulse. Okay, we should be in the clear now. Because now they go for Shockwave. Steenie can switch in on that. And then we Razor Leaf. Yeah, fucking curse bodied. Of course we do. We're dead. 20 HP. We're dead to several rolls of Hex. Razor Leaf is curse bodied and it low rolled. What the fuck can I even do? Does Hex show kill on 33 HP? No. But we also speed tie. We're not winning that. Honestly, we gotta send it. They went for a cover. Okay. We do have to hit bite here. Waterfall outspeeds flinch. Okay. Flinch is huge. I am dead to several rolls of Shockwave. By several, I mean literally one. And we're speed tying. Didn't even do half. Flinch him out. Okay, there goes bite. Recover, okay. This thing's sitting on me. Alright, what's my next highest damaging move? Ice Fang, we can't. Bro. We could have frauded our way out. Ice Fang can still flinch. Or it can freeze. This is the only damage we can do. Shockwave, okay. Dead to one roll. Okay. Now it's gonna be random move. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I could have swapped to Palpitoad. 27 HP. We're dead to crit Hex. They go for Shockwave, we live. How much HP is he at? You don't have any more flinching moves. Oh my god. Fuck it, Amethyst, go. Please. Show me Shockwave and then crit Razor Leaf. Okay, Shockwave. We're dead to Hex. Please. Amethyst, please. Oh, that sucks. We pick up the kill now, but I should have come this longer. Everything outspeeds. Turn 1 Curse Body sucks. Am I actually selling? Oh my god. It's my one grass type. I guess I don't have to worry about scaling them anymore. Oh my god. That was a good Steenie too. This really sucks. Bubble beam. Perfect. I'm really mad about that. It was actually like a great line. It would have been fine. Until I got hit with fucking Curse Body. Force Palm, that's consistent fighting. Stab, rid of Pound, I guess. Like, losing Serena means we have a weaker box for, Roxanne. Dragon Rage, whoa, hold on. I learned Dragon Rage. 40 power move. Always 40 power. Seem bad. I don't really run Salandit. It's gotta be better than Sweet Scent. Yo, I'm back. How are you guys doing? Terrible. We just lost Steenie and Aqua back-to-back. I also lost Feel and on the way to Aqua back-to-back. I had to end it earlier. This is a new stream. I had to end it earlier because I wasn't feeling too good. I don't feel too great either. I'm probably gonna end soon after I do Camper Gavi. Yeah, it was really a really unlucky loss too. Steenie got curse bodied on the Razor Leaf, and then they also low rolled the Razor Leaf, and then my backup option, Choodle, was able to come in, and then they got the first flinch on Bite, which I was like, okay, wait, if there's a flinch, there's a way. I hit a second Bite, and then Bite gets fucking curse-bodied. So I had no way out, without, like, killing something. I thought Steenie, my way out was Steenie crit, Razor Leaf. Cause, like, no one else I couldn't sack anyone else. Q-Fan I need for Brawly, Palpitoad I need for Brawly, Monferno I need for Brawly, Natu I need for Brawly. Choodle Scales later. And yeah, that's basically everyone that was on my team. Anyways. We're just gonna do Camper Gavi optional. And then I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll figure out Brawly this week. Bolton angle, maybe? Maybe, but I have to keep in mind I'm paying ape tax. I'm paying ape tax when I get to Watson. So I always need to have, by Watson, I need to have at least 1 candy and 2 heart scales at least available. Or alternatively, what about this? I can shiny hunt for Togedemaru. Which I don't think will happen, nor do I think I should do it. But it would be really funny to do. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna end up with a shiny Q-Fant. It's gonna be Sheer Force. Alright, let's see. The barrel. Alright, well, the barrel is gonna be a bit of an issue, at least for Ponyta. We do have Seadra to deal with Ponyta. Are you having a cold, man? Probably. No, let me take some Advil cold and sinus. Because, like, I know I sound like shit. I'm sorry about that. Let me grab it. Damn, I only got Advil? Wow. Alright. But barrel. We can lead Mienfu for fake out and then force palm confirmed kill. We are taking pluck or super fang. So we gotta run itemless Mienfu. And then Mienfu will bait in play rough Ponyta. On play rough, we swap to Seadra, kill with Bubble Beam. And then we should be baiting in Sunflora with Energy Ball. On Sunflora Energy Ball, we can swap in Chesto Berry Salandit for 2-hit KO. And then Salandit baits in Shockwave or Super Fang from Electric. We honestly might just be able to chain kill with Salandit Dragon Rage. Just like rip a Dragon Rage that does almost all of his HP. And then for backup answer, cause Dustox Pecha Berry Monferno does Dustoxin. Electric, we can't just throw Palpitoad at the problem because we're super dead to Mega Drain. Q-Fit can work. We can Rock Smash. And then, Palpitoad always baits Mega Drain. We can do, Palpitoad switch in, on Shockwave, bait Mega Drain. And then, switch in Salandit, who with Flame Burst plus Dragon Rage might be able to do it. Bro, your camera's kind of glitched. Yeah, I know. It happens, like, it gets blurry. I think it's out of focus. Yeah, it's a webcam. I can't really focus it, unfortunately. Best I could do, is, like, move around until it refocuses. Alright, wait. So, Mienfu kills, Seadra kills, baits you, Monferno picks up kill, Shockwave or Super Fang. Probably Super Fang. Switch in Palpitoad. Oh wait, no. Salandit switches in on Energy Ball and kills a Flame Burst. Yeah, because we run Chesto here. Okay, yeah, no, that should work. Yeah, it seems good. And then hopefully we do get something good. Also, I hate that I keep pulling Remoraid's there in Slayport. Pulling a Remoraid in Slayport is, not gonna lie, worst feeling. Because we can pull Quillfish or Weasel. Camera again. It's like, if I stand up, then it refocuses. Sit down, it's fine. Like, let's hope you get something crazy. I hope so, too. Alright, Pecha Berry, Monferno, and then, Oranberry, Shimmer. I don't know why the fucking camera... Like, does that work, too? Yeah. No. Okay. Chesto on Solar Flare. Horn on Subsuming. These types of runs are really frustrating, I know. Losing early always hurts the most. Like, losing early shit always hurts the most. But, like, I have guys that can scale. It sucks that I lost my one grass type. Alright, wait, I'm supposed to run itemless. Yanfu. Alright, let's do this. Fake out into Force Palm, confirmed kill. That's our first turn. Alright, Limbo's ripping a fake out. Good crit. And then Force Palm picks up the kill. It'll be fine after Brawly, I hope so. I will have Zatu. Guaranteed Gossifleur? Yo, I hope so. I hope we get a Gossifleur. I'm gonna get a fucking Carnivine. Alright, Subsuming switches in on, Play Rough. Ugh. I'm gonna get a fucking Carnivine, bro. And then Bubble Beam clears. You will have the Gossifleur? Alright. Sunflora sees Energy Ball. On Energy Ball, we swap in Solar Flare. And then Solar Flare has a 2-hit KO with Flame Burst. I can tank the Paris on tomorrow's stream, though. Nah. What the fuck? Like, seriously? This is what we're doing now? Alright, Flame Burst kills. I've been getting so unlucky. Yo, what up, Pitosh? Electric came in. I'm at 29 HP. Shockwave does the most damage. Okay, Shockwave, he's gonna Shockwave or Super Fang. We swap in Tidal Wave. We are at attempt 100 finally. Yo. This run will scale. I hope so. Shimmer switches in on Mega Drain here. And then Shimmer is going to... What's their highest damaging move? Rock Throw here. Actually, Rock Smash might be better. So, Monferno... 1 defense drop. Then Monferno. Low Sweep doesn't do enough to pick up kill. We need 2 Rock Smashes. Super Fang, we're holding Oranberry. And we do activate our Oranberry. So we're going to Rock Smash again. Does that activate Citrus? No, it's just barely out of range. Thank you. 20 HP, Qfant. 31 HP. Sees Shockwave as a killing roll. And we swap in Tidal Wave. And then Monferno can pick up kill. You are my Tidal Wave, Palpitoad. Still streaming? Yo, what up, Sodium? Yo, everyone's here. Alright, and then we pick up kill with Low Sweep because Low Sweep does highest damage. They are -2. Yeah, Low Sweep does highest damage. Alright, and then we just chain into Dustox. With Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel guaranteed 2-hit KO. If we get Toxic, we're holding Pecha Berry. And we pick up a kill, and that's a Deathless Camper Gabby. Easy fight. Everyone is ready for a great mon? I hope so. Let me go heal up first and then we'll pull. We'll lead Palpitoad because we don't have any other stat. We don't have any status mons. Alright. Voltunge would be... Well, Yamper would be good. It's a candy and scale investment, unfortunately. If we do pull that for the gym. We might not even want that for the gym since we have a Xatu. Anyways. We get Shinx. Okay. I fuck with this. I fuck with this. Alright, so I can't hit this thing. I'm pretty sure. Let me actually see if I can. Level 12. 0 defenses. There's Echoed Voice. Echoed Voice crit kill, so we're not going to do that. Okay. how's this run? I noticed a certain you have to read One Piece number. We picked up some good mods at the start. We got a good 6-pack. I'll read One Piece at some point. Since I do owe you guys that. Since I said if I ever get to attempt 100, I do have to read One Piece, so I will have to read it at some point. One Piece is great. Yeah, I just don't want to read it because it's so long. Alright, we're gonna name this one Lightning Road. Actually, no, we'll name him the Golden. Once you start, you can't stop? Really? What's the naming scheme? Geometry Dash levels? It's such a stupid scheme. Like, here, we got Tidal Wave, we got Flame Wall, we got Limbo, we got Subsuming Vortex, Shimmer. It's such a stupid naming scheme. Can't wait for us to get a Pokemon named Bloodbath. Timid, rip. Alright, this is a speedy guy. Actually, this guy's really bulky. This guy's physically bulky. You play Geometry Dash? Sometimes I play it. I'm not good at it. I've never beaten a demon before. This is a speedy guy. Sucks that we got minus attack, but this is a speedy, bulky guy. I think this should be good enough for Hitmontop if we need him for Hitmontop. Alright, I picked up the item. The Everstone, so I can Evo him. We'll delay Evo. Because we want Covet. Right, Nuzzle, Drop Tackle. Alright, Bite, I never click Bite, I'm pretty sure. So, like, I'm not gonna even bother with Bite. Yo, it took you 4 months to watch a 4-episode series? That's crazy. I mean, 12-episode series, that's actually crazy. What's dark? Cause I got a good show rec for you guys. Ever heard of 8686? We'll drop Baby Doll Eyes for Covet. Never watch 8686? Okay. It's a Warfare mecha anime. You should definitely check it out. It's so good. Jammer told you that I glazed that show? I do. I'm trying to get him to watch it, but he won't watch it. Have you watched Gurren Lagann? No, but I want to so badly. Alright, you mean peak Legon? Alright, I'm just gonna take a peek at, Brawly. I also have to put a level 22 Zatu of Drill Peck in. Zatu at level 22. Drop Lucky Chant for Drill Peck. Okay. Range to one-shot with Psybeam on Kubfu. Haikyuu changed your life. You started playing with volleyball because of that. That's fire. I'm not really into sports anime like that, not gonna lie. I don't know, I just can't get into sports anime. Alright, let's peep Brawly real quick. Maybe we can do a little bit of line cooking for Brawly. I can also slap in like a level 22 Dreadnought if Dreadnought makes it easier than Zatu does. Just for like calcing purposes. Dreadnought, and then drop Headbutt for Rock Tomb. But I don't think Dreadnought will be using Dreadnought. Yeah, we're probably not using Dreadnought. Dreadnought's great for Lopunny. Not much else, though. Okay. Kubfu lead. Since they see Sucker Punch doing highest damage, we can start with Leer, and then we can try gambling on that 50% chance that he just doesn't go for another move. But honestly, we might not want to do that until after the first turn, so we can stack Leers. Math made you a power scaler, bro. Alright, Zatu picks up kill of Leer Drill Peck, which is actually great. And then, Lopunny sees Outspeed and Retaliate. Does Combustion see Outspeed? No, it sees that I do kill him with Psybeam, so he won't come in. And I do Outspeed him. Yeah, so it'll always be Lopunny. Lopunny will Retaliate. Be a 140 Retaliate. So on Retaliate, we gotta swap in Q-Fant. Q-Fant's the best option we got for taking a Retaliate. And then we bait Drain Punch, swap in Monferno to pick up, to Mach Punch him. And then Retaliate, we don't gotta worry about that anymore. And then, who do we bait in from there? We might bait in, Top? Or Poliwhirl? Probably, honestly, probably Chicken. It might be Chicken. Yeah, it's probably Chicken. Chicken sees highest damaging move Double Kick. Unfortunately, we don't have any... We do have a fighting resistance to land it, to then bait Thunder Punch, which actually works for us. Owen want to no, Sodium, what the fuck? Yeah, I hate Lopunny too. Our best chicken answer is Palpitoad. But I fear that once, that we're running out of slots if we're trying to bait fighting moves. Ugh. But I guess what we can do, right? We can just swap back to Xatu, take double kick, bait T-punch, swap back. Okay, yeah. Roll compression, easy. And then, kill with T-punch. Lopunny might just come in because they see retaliate kill. On that, we're probably saying goodbye to Q-Fant too. We don't have a good Poliwhirl answer. Our best Poliwhirl answer is Luxio, which honestly isn't even a bad Poliwhirl answer. What? Manfu can't really deal with Scraggy because he's too bulky. Luxio works fine. I've used him many times. Yeah, Luxio is great for this. Although I don't know how I'm dealing with Hitmontop still, so that'll be a mystery for us all to figure out. Maybe like I can get Fake Out damage. Soapstar Fake Out might be the play here. Because I need to get him into the 64% range for Drill Peck to kill. So I can kill him in one go. Might be able to swap between Mienfoo and Xatu on that. That might work. Although Scraggy, I don't know how we're gonna deal with Scraggy low-key. Scraggy low-key might just be throw everything we have left at him. Might have to sack Q-Fant to either Scraggy or Lopunny. Okay. That seems pretty solid. I don't know. I'll, like, throughout the week, I'll try, like, figuring it out. Like, if this works, so I'll, like, take a closer look at it. I just wanted to get, like, a general idea of, what I'm bringing to Brawly. Like, yeah, we're using Candy on Xatu here. Although, let me see. Does Natu deal with Kubfu? No, the fuck he doesn't. Because Sucker Punch does way too much, and then Mega Punch also does a lot, so we don't want to deal with that. Top, yeah, no, Top is so unfair. Technician Fake Out with Mach Punch and Rock Slide and Pursuit Trap, yeah, it's so stupid. And like, because our Luxio is so bulky, we come in super safely on Superpower if he uses Superpower. But if he's coming in after Palpitoad, we're coming in on HP Grass, which is fine. And then we have a 2-shot kill with Spark. We can go for Nuzzle Spark. Nuzzle Spark actually does put him into a range that we can hit. Alright, I just want to get a general idea. So I think I'm calling it for tonight. After one Superpower, Luxio does just kill, yeah, but I'm switching in probably on HP Grass, so can't really gamble on that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. So, Yeah, I'm tired. I gotta sleep. If Qfant is alive, you can use him to bait superpower. True. If Qfant is alive, we might need him to bait Scraggy. Alright, anyways, good night. I'll see you all Friday, I guess. I'll figure out, Brawly by then. Yeah. Stay safe, thank you, you too. I'll try seeing if I can pull up to your stream tomorrow for, your Brawly fight. Alright, anyways, good night.